Founded in 1962, the Exchange is an arts and cultural grants organization here on the Suncoast. And with me now is the Executive Director and CEO of the Exchange, Karen Koblenz, to tell us all about the Exchange and what they offer to the community and what they've offered to the community for the past 60 years. Correct, Karen?
That's correct.
Oh my gosh. Now, let's start with, how did the Exchange become a granting organization for the arts?
We were established back in 1962 by 4 philanthropic women who were looking for a business way of supporting the arts. They did not want to go out and beg their friends for money to support their pet projects.
And that would only sustain itself for so long. So being very entrepreneurial, they went to the bank, as you were telling me.
Yes, they did. They went to the bank for a loan, and the bank, they asked them to have their husbands co-sign. And Elizabeth Lindsay, who passed away in January, she said, no, you're going to accept it based on the value of the business.
And that was quite an achievement 60 years ago.
It really was.
For them to take that on. You know, quite an entrepreneurial thing for women in that time, really.
Oh,
so,
it really was.
Yeah.
And, you know, the arts were so new at that time. You know, if you start thinking about when the Oslo and some of those organizations were established.
Well, and here we are to talk about it.
Yes, we are.
There you go. Now, the grants. How much money did you give this year? How much money were you awarded this year?
The Exchange has awarded more than $9 million since its inception, and this year we gave away $310,500.
And where does that go, Karen?
Let me see. We gave 18 grants away and 15 scholarships, but of that amount, $60,000 was awarded to the Oslo in honor of Elizabeth Lindsay, who, as I said, is the co-founder of the Exchange, and for her involvement with the Exchange for the past 60 years.
Amazing, amazing. And you've been with them now, we were saying, for 11 years?
11 years.
Because you love what you do. I know you
I
do.
do.
I know you do. So the scholarships, they're granted to graduating seniors and continuing students on to their master's program.
That's correct.
Okay, so you follow them throughout depending on, do they have to reapply every year?
They do.
Okay.
And grade point average is pretty important. Okay. They have to show that they're really applying themselves.
Okay. Now, if somebody wants to apply for a grant from you, how do they go about doing that?
They would go online and they would find the application right there.
All right.
We do start accepting applications in November, and they are due on the last day of January.
All right. And obviously scholarships are always important, but why is it so important for arts students to receive scholarships?
Attending university for the arts can be very, very expensive. All education is expensive.
Yes.
But they do have extra supplies and classes and things that they have to pay for. Okay. So that's the reason why the scholarship program began.
All right, wonderful. Now, you have, well, I don't know how many thousands of items you currently have in there, but I know you have a lot of volunteers that take care of that. How many volunteers do you have? Let's start there.
We have over 265 volunteers.
Wow.
It is a lot.
Wow. And you have them because they love what they do as well.
They do.
They do.
They're there to give back to the community, and they're also there to make friends. They're wonderful.
It is. It's quite a team.
It is.
I mean,
it becomes a family. It really does.
There you go. Consigners now, if you have that many volunteers, how many consigners do you have?
We have over 5,000 consigners.
My. All right. And if you want to become a consigner, go to your website as well, and all of that information is on there? Okay.
Yes. There's an application. They can just send it in, and they'll be given a consignment number. The most important thing, though, if I can share with them, is they should call our hotline to make sure we're accepting certain things for consignment on that day.
Okay. Well, do you go seasonally too? I mean, you don't want winter clothes in the summer and vice versa kind of thing?
Exactly.
Okay.
A lot of it is based on need.
Okay. All right, great. Now, the exchange has recycled or repurposed how many millions of items over the past 60 years?
About 5 million.
Wow. And your volunteers keep track of all of that? Kind of?
Yeah, through a program
Through
we
a
have.
program that you have. And what do you feel has been that impetus behind it, that motivation?
I think it started out for us more of a desire to support the arts. The green movement.
Sure.
That didn't start at the time, but as it's caught on,
Yeah.
you know, we are finding that business is picking up as a result.
That's
But
great.
it started out primarily with people who wanted to get rid of things that they no longer wanted,
Sure.
and they wanted to use that money to support the arts.
Awesome. Well, everything that you do is so wonderful, and continued success, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We hope you enjoyed the show today, and thank you for joining us on Suncoast FYI. If you would like to promote your nonprofit or community event, we would love to hear from you, and this is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Adam Huntley, at 941-361-4645. To view previous episodes, go to snntv.com and click on the What's On tab. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.